Hey, attorney Zac Bailey with the Marc Lopez Law Firm to talk a little bit about what to expect if you've been charged with a crime in Hamilton County. First, if you were arrested at the time of the police interaction, they'll take you into custody and one of two things will happen. You'll probably either be given a cash bond or put through the pretrial release system. For a lot of lower level offenses, they do pretrial release, so a cash bond isn't necessary, but you have a pretrial release officer while the case is pending. That's who you communicate with for travel and stuff while the case is going on. Or the other option is you post a cash bond, which is what people typically see in other counties. So after that initial bond determination is made, a pretrial release or a cash bond, you're going to be set for an initial hearing. At that initial hearing, the court's going to go over the charges you're facing, the possible penalties for those charges, and then future court dates with you. A lot of times we're going to be able to waive that initial hearing for you and save you a trip to court. Court expects us to waive that. A lot of times we get a question of, should I waive that? Does it look better if I'm there? It's not necessary. You're not even going to be in your normal courtroom in front of your normal prosecutor or your normal judge. It's just an initial hearing court designed only to go over those initial charges with you. So after your initial hearing, whether you attend, whether it's waived, you're going to have a series of court dates, a series of pretrial conferences leading up to an ultimate resolution of the case, either a bench trial, a jury trial, some sort of plea agreement, or hopefully a dismissal of some sort. So the case will go through a series of those pretrial proceedings leading up to the ultimate disposition, and we'll be talking with you every step of the way. You're always welcome to set up a phone conference with us, email us, text us to get an update leading up to that court date to know what to expect. We never want anyone to feel blindsided going into court because going to court is kind of an overwhelming experience. We'll be there with you, but we want you to know fully what to expect leading up to each court date. Now that first court date, there's a good chance it's going to be informal and we can handle that without you there. Always double check with us to confirm that it's informal. We'll never tell someone not to come to court unless we're absolutely sure that we can handle it without them there. So just to make sure there's no miscommunication or anything, check in with us to confirm, but that first court date should be informal. The court dates after that, we will probably need you there leading up to the ultimate resolution of the case. So hopefully that makes sense about what to expect while a Hamilton County court case is pending. Reach out to us with any questions, 317-632-3642. And remember, always plead the fifth.